Gridlock in Metro Manila may be unbearable for many, but there's still hope. And no, it's not Superman that we need. Urban planners say we just need to implement the master plan that was devised 4 decades ago. Gerard de la Peña tells us more.
A recent Deutsche Bank study showed that Metro Manila has one of the lowest quality of life scores. And the major reason for that is the state of transportation and mobility. But urban planners say we're not completely hopeless. At the Sustainable City Summit at the Sofitel Plaza in Manila on Thursday, urban planning experts said problems that drag our quality of life should be tackled one step at a time. Bill Luz, private sector co-chairman of the National Competitiveness Council, said long-term planning and implementation is crucial since short-sightedness will only lead to more complications.
If we address one goal at a time or 2 goals at a time, I think we'll make a better city. Also, we need to analyze, we need data. They need to research and they need to plan. They cannot experiment every day and then the public suffers. Okay? This is the feeling we get there. They come up with an idea. We're not sure how they came up with the idea. We don't know the research behind it, kung anong analysis.
Several mayors, including Makati's Abby Binay and Iloilo's Jerry Treñas, discussed projects they are undertaking to make their respective cities more livable. However, Luz said these ideas will remain ineffective if there is no unity in planning.
We cannot go city by city. To be coordinated from one city to the next and have a holistic plan.
As for traffic, Luz says it's not all about mass transport. We also have to make the Metro Manila walkable. Luz says this is something that is usually neglected when talking about solutions to the traffic problem.
There's more than mass transit involved. I think if we had better sidewalks, for instance, clear sidewalks and open spaces, for short trips, people can opt to take another form of transportation. They can even walk, actually, if they wanted to. They don't have to take a car or a taxi or take mass transit all of the time. So we have to fix the scheduling system, I think, of mass transit and get that coordinated. They can't be stopping anywhere. I think we should have formal bus stops. But we have to think it's multimodal.
Urban planner Felino Palafox said the present decay of Metro Manila should not have come as a surprise. He says a master plan to avoid the pitiful situation we are in has been drafted 4 decades ago. Thing is, it was not followed, hence the hellish congestion of the capital. He said the government is now scrambling to catch up with its Build, Build, Build program. For one, Palafox said subway train lines were already planned as early as the 70s, but is only being built now. He also said there should now be about 10 circumferential roads in Metro Manila, but it was only recently when the government started working on the C6 road. He says partly to blame is the government's failure to stick with the master plan and refusal to build on the work of the previous administrations.
You would have wasted 9 years to 15 years of your life in traffic. Yeah, and because of the 5 to 6 hour commute, napabayaan na implementation ng mga urban planning, transportation planning, traffic engineering, and housing programs.
He said the government's move to develop new urban centers in the provinces will help in decongesting Metro Manila. Urban centers in the provinces that are being developed include the New Clark City, Ilocos Provinces, Iloilo, Batangas City, the urban renewal in Davao City, among others, which should encourage people to stay instead of looking for opportunities in Metro Manila. He cited studies that indicate that about 6 to 7 persons migrate to Metro Manila daily, making it the fastest growing metropolis in the world.
You cannot solve the problems of Metro Manila without developing the provinces.
He said the situation in Metro Manila is not entirely hopeless, but given the gravity of the problem, people should be willing to wait a little more for change. For News 5, Gerard de la Peña, we are One News.